Good morning! I'm here in the sunny and nice Emden. For those who don't know me, my name is Martin and this is my Jambo, a Bavaria 34 holiday. Currently I'm making Jambo fit for the long distance cruises. I crossed the Atlantic twice last year and gained a lot of experience, and one of the things I'm missing here is an electrical windlass. I had my learning curve with anchoring in the Caribbean Sea, at the Caribbean islands, and I managed that was okay. I had an 8mm chain and a 16 kilogram delta anchor and could pull it up easily in easy conditions, but as soon as conditions are rough and hard, and I had that a few times with 6x4, a little wave, then it can be quite hard to get it in. So running backwards and forwards, getting a little bit loose chain and then pulling it in, and then sometimes the chain is getting tight very soon and then it becomes risky for the fingers. So it's dangerous. It's also a safety aspect, not only a convenient aspect. So putting an electrical windlass in. Yeah, and we have a look on the system, what I have chosen, and also how the current situation looks like. That's how the situation looks like. So basically I want to build in a little plateau here. Yeah, there's already 80 meters 10mm chain sitting there. Yeah, and also I got a new anchor, which I will show later as well. Let's have a look. So I've decided for a Lowfrance X2, and what we can see here is that this is for sailing yachts 35 to 45 feet, slightly too big, but that is the intention, to have it a little bit oversized. Also the chain, it's a 10mm chain, usually for a sailing yacht 35 feet it would be an 8mm chain, but a more heavier chain is better because swing radius is a little bit smaller, especially when you're in a very busy anchor field, and also it's holding better because the chain lays longer at the ground to the anchor. Yeah, let's have a look here. So this is a unit or the part with the motor. Yeah, a bit heavy. I saw the number somewhere. I think it's 25 to almost 30 kilograms. So with this one, then here is a cap for the motor. Cables are running through here, so that's for the protection. So here's a seal, and this is the upper part where the chain is running through, and then this fits into here, and then it drives this sprocket here. Okay, so additionally I've decided for a remote control from Lowfrance, and also for a little control panel which goes into the cockpit. So that all needs to be wired. The relay is already in. I installed that when I changed the batteries and installed the inverter, but then all the wires here for the motor and also for this little control pad which goes up there, so then I need to put a wire from here to there, which might cost a half a day or something like that to get it through. Yeah, the little podest is already prepared. So I've decided for seawater resistant glued wood, which is here in the middle, and stainless steel plates on the top and at the bottom. The distance between this element and the top element needs to be at minimum 25 millimeters. That's the reason why it is that thick. So I have 26 millimeters. To work with wood is easy, but getting the holes into stainless steel was quite a challenge, so I did that at home. And I also managed that I didn't damage the drilling tool, so it was a piece for less than 20 euros. Took me a few hours to get that ready. So that is now ready. So works. So this is part of the structure here. They come behind here, and then the angle steel is getting here. So those screws will be removed afterwards, just for holding it now. So I provisionally put this piece in, the upper piece, so I have a little tilt towards the stern. So I also left a little gap that the water can drop here. So it seems that it runs almost in the middle. So very good. So I need to be careful that the chain is not running out. So now the steel structure and then painting afterwards. Steel structure is ready, it all fits. So I need to take it out and then paint it before it gets in again. I'm starting with the wires. They should come out here, go in here, then run under the bed and then go up. Then I will drill 3 holes and then they go to the bow, to the windlass. Hooray! Now I'm connecting the wires. The wires are connected. So the larger wires are put through to here, to the relay. And now we'll put in this little control box. This one is for the cockpit, so the switch, and here for the fuse, so it all should be going in here. The remote control receiver has been wired. Yeah, obviously I need to make that proper, but it's connected. This one is the relay. Here's the remote control, so it's already programmed, those 2 buttons. Let's see how it works. It's an exciting moment. Let's see how it goes. This one is up. Oh yeah, it works. It works! This one is down, it's the other direction. Now switch it off. I left the wires that long that I always can take this unit out in case it needs a repair. So that means the cables need to be handled here. So I glue this one on and then I use it to mount the cables. And also this one here will be moved in that corner here. And that will be glued on, and that should seal it. So that's all ready. Now I just need to do the final assembly. Another challenge. So the plateau is in. Unfortunately the paint is not drying fast enough. So I read the small print again, so it takes 7 days. So I did it 5 days ago, so a little bit bad luck. So let's see if it lasts. Yeah, pretty good. Ready? It's a great pity with the paint. But anyway, I will paint it over and make it as best as possible. Oh, another day has gone by. Now the final few things to do. The chain is twisted, that means I need to get it completely out and then drive it through the electric windlass in, and then afterwards I will connect the anchor, and that's it more or less. In the future this Rocknut 20 kg or 44 pound anchor will be used. So here with a shackle, so I welded it inside and then cut off this one here. And this is the anchor swivel with 2 tons, and then the chain, obviously I glued this one in. Here, screw. Yeah, now I put it in. So I can tick the box for that project as well. I'm always glad when it all worked out as I assumed in the beginning, or as I planned it. Probably a little view on the force, or let's say on the load. So we have this shackle directly at the anchor, so you cannot put the anchor swivel directly at the anchor because it doesn't like the forces from the side. So the shackle has about 6 tons, then the anchor swivel has a working load or load in use of 2 tons and a braking load of 5 tons as well, and the chain, 10 mil chain, has 5 tons as well. So that is far above what I think I will achieve. Jambo itself weighs about 7 tons, depends a little bit what I have in and how many people on board, but around 7 tons, and I will never achieve that braking load of 5 tons. Yeah, so I should be on the safe side. Here's Ollie from Plan B. Yeah, I'm glad that Ollie is here on board and joining me for breakfast.
Yeah.
Ollie, a warm welcome here on Jambo.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you have great plans as well?
Yes, I just changed my plans again, and in January I'll probably have my own boat again and start my next sailing voyage for 2 to 3 years, and before that, in November, I head from the Canary Islands to the Cape Verde Islands, and then on to Antigua with their catamaran. So that should be interesting.
With friends, yeah.
With friends,
okay,
yeah, exactly. And yeah, so a lot of sailing ahead.
Yeah, and the new name for the boat is Plan B again?
It's Plan B.
Okay, Plan B.
Home port Hamburg.
So yeah, let's keep fingers crossed that it doesn't have the same destiny.
Exactly. This one I'll bring home.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, and for me, I've probably another week of work, so it's not all tidy here, but that's how it is when you have a lot of work on board. So, and then I'm planning to cruise to Portugal, and then further on, I don't know, but it will be the longest cruise for Jambo. So Jambo is saying goodbye here to Germany for a few years. I signed the health insurance contract for outside Germany for 3 years, but that can be extended, so I will see. So for Jambo, the great sailing adventure is going to start soon. Yeah, and you, Ollie, I would like to wish you all the best on your cruise.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Thank you very much
for your plans.
And I guess our courses will cross during those times a few times. I hope so as well.
Yeah.
And I see you guys. Bye.